And by the way, the little kid who gave the Huron County deputy such a chase on Monday morning is going to be charged as a juvenile. He could actually do 2 years in prison, but the prosecutor says...
2 years in prison for a 7-year-old?
2 years in prison for the drunk driving that he did. The prosecutor says, I'm not aiming to send little Ricky Bobby to the big house. He just wants to sort of get Child Protective Services involved in the family court system so that the kid will get counseling and treatment. His parents do have to appear at a juvie hearing in Huron County Circuit Court in the next couple of weeks, charged with unlawful use of a vehicle. But even the father had to say people were calling him all day wondering where the kid learned his driving skills. The police learned that, too. The dad actually says that they called from as far away as Japan, where they have other things that they could deal with, but they were curious about this little kid and how he could drive so well. So do you feel...
What, the parents are suspects?
So do you feel that Mike and I are now right? Because we're backed up by all the people who peppered the police and the father with phone calls from as far away as Japan. Now I feel vindicated.
I just think it's okay to be a little skeptical before you...
He dogged out a 7-year-old's driving ability. When he was keeping it between the lines. He drove
Why
for
are you
20
kissing
miles.
this guy's ass? He wasn't that perfect a driver.
I'm not the only one.
If he didn't keep falling off to the right side of the road, I'd give him a little more credit.
I don't know. I take it the other way because nobody's going to call if they thought he was a bad driver. So he should have had more calls if he was such a good driver.
How do you know how many calls they got?
Well, he only got one from Japan, right?
No, they had. The father said they were inundated with calls.
No, he should have had more.
Inundated with calls about what a great driver the kid was.
Yeah, that's what Dad said. He said inundated, and the police. And the police actually.
I don't buy it.
But the police actually had.
How many? You mean to tell me that many people actually? That kid is such a good. I've got to call it. He is such a good driver. I got to pick up. I just can't wait. Come on. There's no way that many people inundated with calls. Stop.
But the police even wondered how he got to be such a good driver, and they're the ones who chased him. So.
Oh, you mean where they
driving a lot? He probably drove all the time.
I read that. You mean where they're kind of suspicious of the parents for driving around with him so much. No, truly, the fact that he can drive at all, though, when you're 7 years old, the fact that he knew what to do, they're suggesting that he was trained or that he's driven before. Not that he's a great driver.
At age 7.
I didn't get any calls from NASCAR or IndyCar or anybody like that. So he can keep it on the road. Big whoop.
You just want to hate on this kid, and there's nothing more to be said about it with you.
I don't see why you're kissing this guy's ass. First of all, he's a criminal.
I don't know why you hate on him. I think it's because when you were 7, you couldn't do anything in that skill set.
I never got a chance to drive when I was 7. Some guy let me drive when I was 12, though.
Really?
Yeah. He wanted me, it turned out. He dated his friends of mine. He dated this. I totally forgot this story.
Oh, how awful.
This guy was dating my friend's mother. My mother and his mother were like the only divorced moms in like
hot
the whole school. Yeah, it was kind of so we hung out at each other's houses nonstop. Latchkey kids. It was great. But anyway, she starts dating this guy. Well, we thought he was the greatest. He paid so much attention to us, took us to Cubs games, and turned out that he liked little boys a little more than we ever found out. But he'd let us drive, let both of us drive his car, and he was very drunk when it happened because we were laughing about how drunk he was.
So you were his designated driver at age 12.
Well, no, he just let us drive around the neighborhood.
Oh, I see.
And by the way, lap when you were driving?
No, he was in the passenger seat.
Okay.
But I do remember he was kind of weird when my buddy was going to bed. He was sleeping in like his underwear or something. He was ragging him about, "You'll sleep in your underwear. You sleep nude." Oh. I didn't think too much of it at the time, but years later, we reconvened on the subject, and he told me that this guy had been caught with the next chick he dated, apparently molested their kid.
Oh, that.
I know.
Boy.
So I was very close to being molested.
Oh, dude.
I would have fought back, though.
You're so lucky.
Very close to the...
I know you would have.
To the, when you wake up with wood, you got to knock it down. I mean, the fact that he's giving, like,
that's
hey, with the pajamas, you know what I mean? You need to sleep nude, those little suggestions, those little lessons.
You must be very appealing to gay men.
Apparently.
For some reason.
Well, he wasn't gay. He was a molester.
That guy with
it's not
a
the
boner
same
under the
thing.
mat.
Right, that's true.